Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Today in the driveway is, if you guys watched our Sell 'em Sunday video, which you should. I was in the middle of doing something. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, it wasn't Sell 'em Sunday. It was the video titled "I'm a Terrible YouTuber," and a gift and why, and how it completely blew my whole thing of like I wanted you guys to pick it and then whatever. Anyway, check out Henry's channel. Well, check out the video if you didn't already. And check out Henry's channel as well. Pretty simple. In the middle of that video, you're going to see a red pickup truck pull up, and it was this nut, and he had a Craftsman pressure. Wow. I'm a little tired and I'm running a little late. That's a good reason. I sold 2 lawnmowers today. The free Toro Super Recycler and the lawnmower that I got ripped off from my first transaction off the OfferUp Let Go app. Guys, this lying sack of you know what. But I got it going. I turned a negative into a positive. I sold it for full asking price. I don't believe it, but check out that video. That video is coming down the pipeline of me selling it. So anyway, this nut, because that's what this guy is. He's a nut. Drop this off. It's a really, really nice machine. He says this machine is about 10-15 years old. It kind of looks it, but you could just tell that Honda has a well-built machine, or just how about this, a well-built engine. They don't make the pump. Their design hasn't changed in 10-11 years. I really can't tell the difference. And if I elected to get the non-Hemi 420cc from Harbor Freight, then it would be almost identical to this as well. Probably the only thing that's a little bit different is this muffler screen, over here. So anyway, this guy hasn't used this machine in over a year, and the reason why it's here is because when he decided before he used it, he says he's not an idiot, he checked the oil, and the oil was overfilled and smelled like gas. So what he decided to do is empty out all the oil, which you could see he left. Oh, here you go. It's here. Is the camera picking this up? 1-2 check oil before use, filled with gas, was sitting for about a year. You can tell, look, this is loose. Hopefully you didn't cross-thread that. Okay. Let's just check the dipstick to verify. Yep, bone dry. Okay, and he also wants me to change the pump oil, which would be very interesting. I've never done that before, but it seems pretty straightforward. It looks a little low. I'm assuming I have to fill up to that halfway line. It looks like here's our drain, and these are our fills maybe, and that's another drain. How do I know when that's from? So I'm just gonna have to start pulling this apart. Oh, look, there's another sight glass over here. So I guess, that looks low. So hopefully it doesn't have any leaks. This right here, I don't know, this like crud, almost like fuel or something, or maybe even dried up oil. But we shall definitely take a look. He's not a fool. I'm assuming he knows what these are right here. And we're good to go. And is this a filter, or is this more? Yeah, it has to be a filter. Right there. We'll take a look at it. So, on his way here, because I don't know why he was in a rush, because I guess he's a nut, he had an oopsie. And here is our oopsie. He did not strap it in his truck. He's a nut. And he was just driving around, and now the recoil's frozen. So, let's start with that. Alright, so Should be 10 millimeter. I think this recoil is aftermarket. It's missing on the emblem, and the rope's been redone for some reason. I have a feeling this isn't his first mistake. So we have the recoil off. I really hate doing recoils, and I think you know why. This thing is spring loaded, so I'm actually going to try and beat this out without pulling this apart. So let me, you know what? I'll just do it right here, my body hammer. As long as this socket can fit through, like so, then we're good to go. Yikes! So it seems like if here and here, hopefully, we can straighten this out. I really do not want to take off this recoil. Do not want to take off this recoil. Let's see. Let's shake hands with danger. You want to shake hands with danger? I don't. I don't. Please. If the spring comes out, you're going to see me. Use my shit. Nope, nope, nope. Feel it. I can feel the spring. It's not coming out. But the recoil. That is just, I don't know. That's it. It's going to be freak out time. Because look what I did. Let me see if I can do. This is not good. This is not good. Say goodbye to my sanity, you mother. Say goodbye to my sanity. And you know what? He just has to pay for this. Alright, so here's a carburetor. Right? Do you think we can get away with quick and dirty, or we really need to break this thing down? How about this? Let's just take this off. Oh, let's just see how much gas is in here. Tank is pretty much bone dry. So he emptied everything out. Does this have a fuel shut-off valve? Yes, it does on the carburetor. Whoops. One of those. But honestly, it doesn't look that bad. Alright, a little milky. Carburetor actually looks really good. Let's take it off anyway. It's right here. Maybe I'll throw this in ultrasonic cleaner, because we're in no rush now. I'm going to take off this air filter. We could definitely get away with just, I forget I have a microphone. pardon my language. Alright, so this does have some service on it. It's been labeled 1018 here. I'm just unscrewing this air filter as you guys are looking at me doing this carburetor. Once I get this off the housing, I'll show you guys. 1018. And new pre-filter. This is a pre-filter. A lot of people don't replace those, including me. Let's see what we got here. Come on, mama. Oh. This one right here. It's really not in bad shape. I don't even think I might even do this quick and dirty. Usually when you have oil in the gas, it means the float is stuck. But this thing is pretty much free. I don't know if I want to take this apart. That's no big deal. That just sits in here. I mean, should we take it apart? I hate when these are frozen. Yeah, we're just going to do this quick and dirty. I'm going to clean out the bottom of the bowl. This thing is going to be just fine. Just fine. Alright, off camera. Off camera. I'm just going right up the hole. That is it. I am not even going to pull the idle circuit. For some reason, I'm not confident. Where are you? Yeah, that's it. Let's put some gas in here. And of course, you know we're definitely putting this in here. Alright, let that work its way in. Now this Honda, this GX3 should take at least like 20 ounces of oil. Let me double check, and I'll be right in there. Alright, so, let's see what we got here. We got some pressure. Some more pressure. Oh, I need to start this thing. Let's see. Gas on. Choke. This way. And I need a nut to the top. That'll be interesting. Alright, let's see what we got. This trick really never works for me. I think I need the M18 for this, but we'll see. Everything I need to be safe, I should really be welding a socket to one of these. Just too much torque. I've only got 2 batteries. No. not happening. I gotta fix that recoil. It just doesn't make any sense. I beat that thing with a hammer. I can't get this thing. I'm just gonna order a new recoil. That's it. This is day 2 on this machine technically. I have to get a new recoil from it. This is a Chanda. Honestly, it looks pretty much the same. It's a really good pop. Look at that. Look at the detail. Looks pretty good. Less than 20 bucks. It is what it is. Okay. So today we're going to be installing the recoil, and we're going to confirm that this machine hopefully runs. I also, because this thing's been sitting for about a week because of work and the new recoil, see if the gas leaks back into the oil. So let's get this new recoil on so we can start this thing. You have to hook up the water first. But what I'm thinking is I don't like the oil level on this machine. I think they're a little low. So we're gonna have to fix that as well. So I don't think I'm gonna start and run this machine. These pumps are very expensive. If you guys missed our first live of the month of October, I was also waiting on oil for this too. Now, my small engine shop that I try to patronize, what a not nice person. So, Mrs. Pattay's Performance happens to like the guy, and she begs to differ. Whatever. Who doesn't like Mrs. Pattay's Performance? So anyway, I thought that there is only one type of oil for a pressure washer. Silly me. Silly me. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot for me to think that. I don't know. Did you know that there was more than one oil for a pressure washer pump? It's a pump for water. It just has to be non-detergent, mineral, which means it doesn't attract moisture. Now, ironically, we have a thing called the Steam Jenny at work, which is a hot water pressure washer, which is phenomenal. We were having issues with that, and they called the service tech, and I was talking to the guy. I says, hey man, listen, you know, just out of curiosity, can you use regular oil in a pressure washer? And he says you can. He says you can get away with 10W30. I'm not going to try that. Because you know what happens when you don't use mineral free and all that stuff? This soap, the oil, will foam up and blow your seals. I'm not going to risk it. On our Steam Jenny, which the pump looks very similar to this, he says you have to change the pump oil every 150 hours. So this is a really, really nice size pump. Really, really nice size machine. Through the walkthrough, this thing actually has 2 reservoirs for pump oil. Is this 3? Nope. Yep, just the 2. Yeah, that's our manifold. So we're going to be changing oil here and here. These are our sight glasses. Okay, like we said before, our sight glasses. Let me bring you down to sight glass level. Okay, this is our sight glass. We're going to have 2 sight glasses on here. You see this here? This is what your pump oil needs to be at. Keyword, not yet. Well, needs to be at when, ooh, camera's not gonna like this. Sorry, forgot, we're on Zoom. Halfway mark, halfway mark, halfway mark when running. I cannot stress that more than enough. This has to be at the halfway mark when running, not, I guess you would say, an idle when not in use. Okay, it must be engine running, water flowing out of it halfway. So rule of thumb is that you might have to overfill it at an idle, not being used as we see now, and then once the oil starts flowing through the pump and all that stuff, it has to be halfway. Hopefully I don't ruin my camera trying to film that. So let's start with draining the pump oil. That's our drain right here. And then the fill is, I mean, pretty much self-explanatory up top. right here. So let me get a bucket out. This is our other drain right here underneath. We're gonna drain them at the same damn time. Let's get these out of the way, because they are in the way. And we'll get an adjustable wrench and we'll give this thing a go. Of course, it won't fit, but that is life. Oh, look at that. Can we go maybe the long way? Can we go the long way? Please fit in. Yes, Eureka. Well, that sucks, because I was gonna try and drain these at the same damn time. And now, that is not the case. Can we just move this? Nope. All right, so let's do this one first. An adjustable wrench. I wonder if these are just two different sizes. So listen, if your pressure washer is missing this extra doohickey right here, then just change this oil. But we're gonna have to change both. Oh, Lord have mercy. Guys, this thing is freaking on me. All right, there we go. Nice and easy. Let's open this up. Cute little dipstick we have here. Keep that there. It's O-ring. Come on. Look at that. That's a big one. Slide that back down there where it belongs. Is this magnetic? Nope. Screw this back in. Hopefully, this screws in nice and easy, which it does. Look at that. Nice and snug. Please don't strip this. Okay, let's bring you over to the other side and let's check out this pump oil. All right, so here we are. Pro Select pressure washer oil, non-detergent, SAE 30. It actually says it right on the pump. If you can't find out what your pump takes, take the model number and Google it. So right now we're just filling it up. I'm getting right to the a little bit over the halfway mark, and I'm gonna leave it. That's full. We'll take some out. I'll get my sucker and we'll take some out. So we know that this thing flows pretty fast, dummy. I'm rushing this video because I've had this machine for way too long. Don't rush. All right, so we'll get this out. It honestly seems like, yeah, look at that. More oil went in the driveway than it did on the freaking thing. In my drain pan. What was the purpose of that? Literally, what was the purpose of that? All right, so now we know. Jesus, man. So, like I said, remember, when we do this one, we'll do it nice and slow. so we know not to overfill it. You know what? Maybe I did it on purpose so you guys know what happens when you just try and rush through everything. I also have a $500 sale pending. And actually it's more than 500. It's more like six and change. 250 plus 350. $600, yep. So let's drain this out. Undo this. Make sure it all comes out. Non-detergent. Okay. Oops. And we will try this again. So honestly, I thought I would need more than 1 quart. This 1 quart's going to do this whole pressure washer. Yeah. Give it a nice little tilt. Maybe I spoke too soon. There's a lot. Looks can be very deceiving. Now, if you develop a leak, because those O-rings are messed up, it almost looks like your standard O-ring kit will work. All right, so let's go nice and slow, like the last. We learned from the first time. I have a feeling that's going to take more than this quart. Half a quart that's left. For sure. Oh, air. Air. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, so we're 1 quart down. Whatever this is. This a quart? 16 ounces. It is way past our noise ordinance, but that's life. I'm not saying COVID's over, but they shortened our noise ordinances by 2 hours in the morning. They shorten an hour in the morning and they shorten an hour at night. And you think, because everybody's back to work, they would change it. It's ridiculous. And it's also getting darker earlier. And that really doesn't help my case either. Oh my God. I bought 3 of these. I might need a 4th. Excuse me. I'm just looking to see if I have some, and I do. Look at this. Oh, Lord have mercy. I knew I had this bottle. It looked familiar. Look. How long do you think that's been sitting on my shelf? With the dust on it. All right, we got backups. This guy must have, my small engine guy, missed out on a really nice, painless sale. He really, really did. Oh my God. That good. All right, so let's fire. Well, I'm going to suck out some of the oil off camera, and then we're going to run and check it. Deal? Deal. All right, guys, have water hooked up, as you guys can hear from the dripping sound. We're going to fire this thing up, and we're going to watch this oil level. Technically, while it's running, it should be cycling the oil through. And then let's see if we have to take out. If it's a little overfilled, you will be okay. Fuel on, choke, moment of truth. The carburetor clean, work too. See how it pulled it down? So this is perfect. And we need to add. See? That's why we check our fluid levels. So let's add a little bit, and we're gonna call this a wrap. All right, guys, see you guys on the next episode of PATTAY'S Performance.
You got that.
Later.